I was at the Vancouver Folk Festival back in the day when I was playing with Hot Rides. It was probably 1982 or 3. They put people up in college dormitories. They were quads of, like, each group got a suite of like 3 rooms with a little kitchen area, you know, a living room or something. On our floor there was a Russian balalaika group. We got to be friends with this guy who played the bass balalaika. He didn't speak any English, but he loved coming over to our room and hanging out because we playing music. Anyway, so I'm going up the elevator, maybe the second day we're there, and there's this guy he's got a Harmony Sovereign guitar, you know, looked like a triple O sized guitar, no case, beat to hell, you know. I said, "That's a nice guitar." He says, "Yeah, you like that?" I said, "Yeah, it's nice." He says, "You want to buy it?" And that was Townes Van Zandt. So turned out Townes was on our floor with Mickey White. Was that his accompanist? I think Mickey White. The two of them were in one of the suites. So that night, Townes and Mickey came over and they played music, and Townes told a lot of stories. He told a story about being in El Paso. I think this is a famous story. I didn't even really comprehend all of it at the time, but I've heard the story since, where he had all this money that he'd made on a tour or something, and they went across to a Boys Town, they call it, across in Juarez, and lost it all. He said, "Man, I was flush." And at the end of the story, he was broke. But that was Townes, and I was around him that night and at occasionally other events. I didn't get close to him, but that's another one. When we had just moved to Nashville, my ex and my children and I, in '96. And I think it was maybe that year. I don't know what that year he died. It was soon after that. And Guy Clark spoke at his funeral. He said he'd been rehearsing for that gig all his life, you know.